Pep has spoken. Yeah, he has spoken. There was an interview of Pep Guardiola coming out and saying that Man City are innocent, that what happened in this country is that it's innocent until proven guilty, and they haven't been proven guilty, so they're innocent. And he's been saying how he wants to stay with Man City, now more than ever, which is kind of odd. I'm not going to lie. It's a weird statement to say. I think he's just talking. But anyways, Pep Guardiola was like, yeah, I haven't been lied to. I think we've done everything possible. It's the same thing as UEFA. We're innocent, and we will continue to be innocent until proven guilty. And I just believe Pep Guardiola is waffling, mate. He is completely waffling. We know this man, the second Man City are put into League One or the Championship, League Two, whatever you want to call it, he's gone. He's 100% gone. And then he's going to be like, oh, farewell, Pep Guardiola. You made Man City what it is, as if they didn't win the league without him. And he hasn't accomplished anything that Man City hasn't done without him. So he hasn't done anything new. Anyways, Pep Guardiola's out here talking, saying that if they go to League One, he's going to stay, like he said prior, which is not surprising because I just think Man City won't be relegated. I think they're not going to serve any punishment that is going to kill them. That's absolutely going to kill Manchester City. I think it's going to be something similar to Juventus if they're found guilty. I think it's a 15-point reduction, and then they'll sneak into top four still. I think that's what we're looking at. I think Man City's still capable of getting a 15-point reduction and still managing of getting top four. And, they'll be like, we'll give Arsenal the Premier League this year. Next year, we're going to absolutely go for the Prem. And this season, we'll just focus on Champions League and top four. So it's really interesting to think that Pep Guardiola would stay with Manchester City if they were relegated to League One. I think that's absolutely the biggest lie, and I kind of want to see Man City get relegated now. I really do. To see if Pep Guardiola is really a man of his word, which I do not believe he is in this situation. Because there's no absolute way Pep Guardiola gets put in the third division, wastes 3 years of his career, going all the way to the Premier League, 4 years and getting into the Champions League, and then all the players that are going to leave, because you're not going to see Haaland in Division 3. You're not going to see Ederson in Division 3. You're not going to see De Bruyne in Division 3. Rodri in Division 3. Kyle Walker in Division 3. I could go top down that whole team. That team is not staying in Division 3. I think you're going to see many of those players stay if they're still in the Premier League next season and they're not in the Champions League or anything like that. Or, what would be crazy situation? Imagine Man City gets a 15-point reduction. They're still in the Premier League and they win the Champions League. That would be absolutely insane. But in this situation, Pep Guardiola, I do not believe that you're going to stay with Manchester City. I think if Pep Guardiola were to leave Manchester City, if they get Division 3 or Division 2 football, I believe he goes to a team like Chelsea. Graham Potter fails, boom, you get another team with an immense amount of money and an owner willing to spend no matter what. I think Pep Guardiola is drooling if he sees that happen, and then he's going to see them find a way around financial fair play, something that Man City didn't think of, in giving, a huge amount of years on a contract. Like, Mudrik's there 8.5 years. You think Mudrik wanted to be there 8.5 years? No, but they were like, we're going to get screwed by financial fair play if you don't do this. And he was like, you know what? I just sold my soul to Todd Bowley. That's exactly what happened. But he's accomplished everything in England. So going to Chelsea wouldn't really prove anything for Pep Guardiola. I think the best thing for Pep Guardiola would be to go to Italy. Go to a team like Inter. Go to a team like maybe Milan. Team that is willing to spend over there. That is having problems, having success. A team that he could see challenge for the Champions League. And then, you have that Mourinho-Pep Guardiola rivalry all over again in Italy. Imagine this man has Milan or Inter. And then you see over there Mourinho with Roma. Now that would bring a lot of spectacles back to Serie A, and you see two of the best managers in, the history of football, not even just football, in Italy, and that would, reignite, I believe, the Serie A to be interesting again, because you'd have that Napoli team that apparently the owner doesn't want to sell their star players, which is a good thing for the Serie A, because you have Napoli right now can compete with Bayern, with Madrid, with City, with with any of the big teams in England and Spain, in the world. That squad they got right now is really good. And then you got Roma, slowly climbing the ladder with Jose Mourinho. Imagine you got Pep Guardiola with one of Milan teams, coming into the mix. Juventus is obviously, I don't know what's going on there. They're a bit of a wild card. But, it would be very, very interesting to see. And a lot more people would take into consideration to watch Serie A games. That's a problem. That's the whole Super League thing, The other leagues, the big teams do get the attention, but the smaller teams, not really. And that's why they envy it, the big teams. Because you got Nottingham Forest getting 100 million to spend. And they're like, man, they're improving. Nottingham Forest will go and have a puncher's chance against, Arsenal. Does, a last place team in the La Liga have a chance against Barca or Madrid? They do not. Because what's their funds? They have 10, 15 million to spend? Meanwhile, you got Nottingham Forest over here spending 100 million? That's the difference, and that's why they want the Super League. Now, does Pep Guardiola stay? Obviously not. He's not going to stay. Not a man of his word. We've seen many times this man said, I'm going to stay, and he doesn't stay. He ends up leaving. I don't see why he would stay. He's accomplished everything he can in England. And then what? You're going to tell me a League 3 title is going to prove anything for you, Pep? No, it really is not. My man's is waffling right now. I believe he knows that the punishment that they're going to get is going to stay in the Premier League, just a point reduction, and it's not going to be that bad. So he's going to say, I'll stay. I'm comfortable here in City. All I got to do is challenge. I bring a lot of fans. What does City need? Fans. So I'll stay. We're in the Premier League. That's all that matters. But anyways, leave a like and comment on what you think Pep Guardiola is going to end up doing. But anyways, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and thank you guys for watching.